Yo, hello, people. Late night peeps. Welcome to the stream. Late start today. Very late. Well, actually, not a late start to the day. I actually started the day very early today. But I am streaming late. That's for sure. I've just been doing other stuff all day today. It's 7 a.m. here already. Huh, I see. Let's see who's around. Iwanu, Razorblock, Raz, Taisu Types, Cannibal, Basic. Oh, Basic, hey, how's your show today? I couldn't make it. I've been doing some chores today. So I wasn't able to make it to the sus Basic keyboard show. Talk show. Yeah. Dashkov, hello. Let's see. Salty Nutted, Jeff Leopard, hello. Well, Karma, what are you doing up at 7 a.m. on a Sunday? I now that I'm thinking about it, I'm like, why are you up at 7 a.m. in the morning on a Sunday? I'm never up at 7 a.m. in the morning on a Sunday. Diego, how messed up is your sleep schedule? It's pretty bad. I mean, it's bad enough that like on days that I don't have like morning stuff to do, like I'll wake up at like 2 p.m., 3 p.m. Also, like, you know, last week I pulled an all-nighter. Yeah, it just doesn't. Not in the best sleep schedule right now. Did you sleep in the other day? Yeah, like last night? Yeah, I slept in a bit. Yo, Poner, what's up? It was good. That's good, Basic. I'm glad. We'll have more coming. Just join next time? Okay. Oh, we're still in this plan. We're going to see Kei tonight. My 60% heart can't take it. Yeah, I know. I'm pretty excited about this too myself, actually. I want to. Oh, working? Karma? Oh. I don't have weekends, and last vacation was like in 2015. Wow, that's intense. That's pretty intense to be working every single day, like 24. I mean, like, you know, 7 days a week. Anyone know when R2 of K comes out? No idea, actually. Should be fairly soon though, cause it seems to have been teased. So like, at least that's what I would think, you know. But anyway, yeah. So, yeah, how's your week been for you all? Like, has it been good? What the hell, Chillian? What is that? Oh, they're like Minecraft emotes. You found a half plate last stream? Yeah. So it was not that I couldn't find it. It was that I was waiting for it. I was waiting for it to arrive. It finally arrived. Was it yesterday? So yeah. Today I was actually torn between doing a personal build or a client build, but I didn't want to do a client build so late because I like telling my clients like, hey, like I'm streaming at this time, so if you want to watch, you know, you should tune in. But since that's not the case today, since we're starting at these hours, yeah, no chance. P good week minus work. Yeah, for me, yeah, work's been kind of it's getting heavily loaded more and more every week. So you'll actually start seeing me do fewer things as we go on. Like I would say that in mid-December, probably, or like mid to late December, like going towards basically the holidays and the New Year's, you'll actually see me much more inactive because I have like these big things going on, like leading towards January. Week's been good. Got rejected yesterday. Her way of rejecting me really showed her true colors. Don't really have feelings for her. She was very rude about telling me no. Oh, that sucks. But it's good to find that out. The sooner, the better. So I feel for you, but at the same time, I think it's a good thing. Me and the homies went out and got a little tipsy. Nice, nice, nice. We'll proceed to do that for the next week. As the next week is fall break. Fall break, so... Wait. Oh, I guess you're talking about fall break as in... Wait, Razorback, are you in the United States? Because if you are, then it's... Thanksgiving. So, you know, family and stuff. If that's your fall break, then... Okay, cool. Fall break for high school. Oh. I see. High school. Wow. Haven't thought about that in a long time. Hey, Mr. Full-time streamer. Ravius, you're probably just kidding. Right? I'm not full-time. EO87, Kiwis, Pog. Oh, nice. What are your winter activities? Dog sledding? I would love to go winter, like, do winter sports stuff. Like, I would love to go, like, snowboarding or skiing. I love both. Hi, Lightning. How are you liking the K? How would I answer that question right now, J Wordfish? Henry, hello. Pros of working 7 days a week is that you don't have a time to think about dumb things. Very true. Like girlfriends and all that stuff. Turn 16 a month. Wow. Hold up. Turn 16 a month. Me and the homies went out to get tipsy? Excuse me? Hold up right there. What? Anyway, just saying. I mean, I don't... yeah, whatever. Okay, let's... let's get started. Gosh. So I got some the switches. I showed you guys last time, and we actually unboxed this before, but I have the boxes here. So these are the 2 boxes. I think it goes like that. There's the bigger box, and then there's the baby box. High school be wildin'. Nothing new. I mean, no. I mean, honestly, I used to do that in high school too, so I can't not admit, you know? I can't. I have to admit it, but still kind of like, I was just like, hold up. If you're in the US, I'm pretty sure that's like not normal, you know? Alright, so we have our half plate here, which I told you I got yesterday. So here it is finally. I actually have not watched anyone build K yet. Like, as in, like, I didn't go watch build streams by anybody else because I guess I was just busy. Yo, Jack Static, thanks for the tier 1. Welcome back for 10 months. Wow. 10 months. Crazy. I think someone's up in the year now, right? I think Dashkov is one of my oldest subs. Here's the list of items. It's just like blue solderable kit, full plate, and an extra half plate and PCB. That's basically what it is. So we had the stickers. Oh! I didn't see these last time. I didn't see these Trace Bisoromi stickers last time. That's pretty cool. Like his villager stickers, Bisoromi stickers, whatever. We have our gasket. Let's actually take it out. No, actually, let's not take it out. We don't need it right now. But we do need the daughter board, so let's take that out. Daughter board, another daughter board, and then there should be 2 PCBs here, so let's just take one out, and that's it. That's all that we need. It definitely is normal, but it's not like an everyday thing. Oh yeah, I know, Razorblock. You don't have to come here to try to justify what you're doing. I have heard that the gasket smells bad. What? I mean, it smells like factory. Yeah, smells like factory, like chemicals from a factory. Actually, it smells like just rubber. This is the smell of rubber in a factory. So it's like fresh out of the assembly line sort of feel. That's the smell it has. I mean, it doesn't smell bad to me because I actually used to help around in a like like in a factory sort of place, and so I'm kind of used to this. Like I'm not really foreign to this smell. But yeah, it doesn't smell bad. I would say it's just the typical smell I would expect from any piece of rubber made in a factory. The instruction page was helpful for me for my Kei build. Okay, I'll have to look at that then. That's not an instruction page, but that's a monokei. Like it's a map of Singapore, right? I think we unboxed this last time, so we know. Enjoy your new Kei. These little cute drawings that kind of look a bit. Is it a tooth? Is it a little dude, or is it? Okay, let's not say that. Monokei. Okay, and then there's the so this is the instruction page. Okay, cool. All right, we'll keep that in mind. So it's like install the switches, install daughter board, flip the case. Okay, so I'll actually take a look at this after we're done assembling. So let's do that. I'll just keep it to the side, and we'll look at the instructions as we go. Wait, what? We left the daughter board in? No, I left the daughter board, like, it's daughter boards here. I got 2 PCBs, so I have 2 daughter boards. Excuse me. Looks like we have the foam, that's optional. I'll put it aside, but I don't think I'll need it. We'll see, I don't think I'll need it, but, you know. No, it's just a little piece of dust is not coming off. Alright, so here we have it. Silver blue good. Oh yeah. Look at that beauty. That navy is very nice. No, this is not the stainless steel version. This is the silver and navy. It's really a silver and navy. Yeah, it's not silver blue. It's really like, I mean, it's navy blue rather. Center of the maps is Tokyo? Oh, you're right. Okay, then I don't know. I don't know why. 2 years in the hobby and still didn't try gummy worm. Gummy worm picked up really late in the hobby, so if you've been around for 2 years in the hobby, you're not really missing out in the sense that it's pretty recent. So I would expect people to have tried out gummy worm pretty recently. It's only become a thing very recently. Who just subbed? Someone subbed just now. Yo, HPKB, thank you so much for the 6 months. Thank you so much for the tier 1. Welcome. Alright, so that's the unboxing experience. So you can see that it has the HHKB 3D curves here. Very nice. Oh, that tight USB port looks very clean. I like. Okay. It was Nathan, I think, who unboxed like a D65 from KBD fans, and they had a circular cutout, and he was like, yeah, it's ugly, and I agree. I mean, the USB-C cutout should be more like this, like rectangular or rounded rectangular is pretty nice, like this. This is kind of a big taper here, like a big cliff, but it's kind of long, but it's fine. It looks good. I mean, it's centered, so it's fine. Sir Knighting did a build. Hard time with the daughter board. KR2 with brass bottom. I actually hard pass on brass bottom, to be honest with you. If I had an option for brass bottom, hard pass. Stainless steel, I would have wanted it, but it was too expensive for me. I just couldn't justify it. I was like, you know, I'm gonna be happy enough with aluminum, and this navy is sick. So, oh, close up of the USB cutout. My bad. Is that close enough? Sorry, I'm like catching up. All versions of K look good. Look so good though. Yeah. Lightning colors pog. yeah, this is pretty nice. Kei has a slightly unique gummy worm application. Yeah, I do know that from looking at. I think I saw what's his name, Bezos. Was it Bezos or was it Heine's? I think it was Heine's build of it when he was testing stuff. And I remember just very briefly that it was kind of unique, but yeah. All right. So we have all our parts here, which is very nice. Let's let's get started by testing our PCB as usual. So if you're building, if you're new to building custom keyboards, number one thing you should always do is test your PCB. If you find out that your PCB doesn't work, then you can stop your build there, or try to fix the problem, because sometimes it's just fixable. But yeah, PCB number one. Jayward Fish, thank you so much for subbing for your Prime Gaming sub. I guess that's what it's called now instead of Twitch Prime. Prime Gaming sub. It'll be like Nathan? What is... Oh, Nathan. Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah, I know he doesn't test things all the time. Kind of a manga-esque, but... Yeah. Are there any machining marks around the USB hole area? Machining marks? No. No, not really. I can show you crusty mornings. I don't see any machining marks. Do you? I just see the little ledge, and that's it. So no machining marks on it. I mean, even if I saw machining marks, I wouldn't care, to be honest with you. It's like one of those things where I'm just like, it's in the back of the board, never see it. I'm probably gonna scratch that part with a USB cable before I see a machining mark because of, you know, because I'm an idiot or something. Nathan gets my Prime Gaming sub because he's a gamer. Yeah, I guess I don't game enough, huh? Sag. Okay, so daughterboard. We're gonna take our time today, okay? Reason being that this is my own build. Also, it's late at night. I don't really care. It's a Saturday of all things. So we're gonna take our sweet time today. For those who don't know, the Kei uses a Heinebush H60 PCB. It does have a little monokei logo on the bottom here, right here. Pretty nice. So stream's gonna end at like 4 a.m. No, it never goes that long. I think at the longest it usually is like 3 hours, tops. So no, I'm not that slow. Like even if I take my time, it's like 3 hours. So it's okay, guys. I don't loop stabs for like 2 hours, like Nathan. Just kidding. I didn't hear anything. Okay. Alright, there we go. Wait, the foam is so thin but made a big difference for me? I'm sure foam makes a big difference already. If it fills the space. Any space that foam fills is going to make a difference, in my opinion. It's funny, but it's like the amount of space you have makes a huge difference in your sound and the sound of your board, which makes sense. Like the Ogre is really tight inside. Like there's like barely any space in there. This one, there definitely is more. Anyway, careful when unscrewing the top screw. Kind of easy to fuck up and scratch it. The top screw, meaning these guys. These guys. Yeah, they're tiny. God, that's like M2. It's super small. Yeah, I'm sure I could fuck it up if I'm not careful. It's a pretty small board too. I mean, yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Like, if I could ever own a real HHKB HG and like type on it, because I'm just because I'm a baller and I just have the money for it. Man, that'd be great. Also, okay, I think it's this one that's currently. Okay, hold up. Can I just save my key map from the ogre? I think I can. So let's try to do that. Let me try to see if I can save my key map from the ogre. And then just hop onto the K one and then load it. Would that work? Oh yeah! Alright, let's go. Oh, that saves me so much time. Okay. We're just gonna do MXHHKB, split backspace, split right shift as it should be. All we have to do is just change the backspace stuff. So this is gonna be tilde, and this is gonna be pipe. Hey, let's go. All right, let's test it out. Test matrix. Is HKB your favorite layout? It's one of the ones I use the most, yeah, for sure. But I would say, I mean, my two favorite layouts in general, I use TKLs and 60% like the most, and basically I can use any variation of 60% really. So I don't mind. I don't mind if it's standard. I don't mind if it's swing keyless. I don't mind if it's HKB. I've gotten used to the layouts enough that like I can interchangeably use them with no problems. So people already got Vega. The in-stock ones shipped, especially the ones from Taobao shipped already. So people in China already got their Vega. People in other parts of Asia already got their Vega. So yeah. HKB was a way to go with this board. Oh, I mean, yeah. Man, okay. I guess for someone who types on Topre, if you got this board and you own an HHKB and you know the inspiration of this board is that the inspiration for this board is an HHKB and you don't go with the HHKB version, I don't know what's up, man. I don't know. It's just wrong. That really deserves, you know, the big Donald's wrong GIF reaction for that. So yeah, all right. PCB works perfectly fine. Great. That's great. That's great. Okay, I can unplug it, and actually I can. Whoops! I didn't mean to close it, but. Why are you building with linear if the inspiration is HKB? I'm just talking about the layout. Because in MX, tactiles kind of suck. To be honest. Holy Pandas don't even come close to Topre. To be honest. Like, also, actually, I don't really like Holy Pandas. They're too loud. They're too clacky. Yeah, I just don't like them. The long stem, just don't like them. The more I used them, the more I realized I started to not like it. So it was just a matter of time until I started being like, okay, I don't really like this stuff. So this build is actually going to be pretty simple. I'm not going to worry about the case right now. I'm just going to put the case aside first. So I'll just put it here like that. Gummy. I don't need this. Do you get a Vega or a Sagittarius? No, I did not. I didn't get either of them. Yes, I had a chance, but I didn't go with that. But my Grail, Gawk, I think asked the question earlier, would it be an OTD 356 Mini and an HKB HG? Honestly, 356 Mini. Because the HKB HG is just like it's like the commemorative version of the HKB, but the OTD 356 Mini has like the historical significance, and I think the HKB like in plastic, just in regular plastic, is perfectly fine. So I don't need, I don't feel as strongly about the HG. It's also like super expensive, and that's like the retail pricing for it. So would be great if someone made a custom Topre clone PCB for it. For the case, that would be great. I think if someone made a 60% PCB that fit this case, that would be amazing. That would be awesome. But the problem with this is you can't also, because true HHKB has 6U spacebar and a longer right side blocker than the left side. So you can't do custom topre with this and have the same top. You would actually want to have a true HHKB top piece, in my opinion. But yeah. Let's see. Only tactile, blah blah blah. Neon greens. Only tactile I want to use are neon greens. I tried neon greens. I thought they were pretty meh. I actually like Alps orange Alps a lot better than browns, salmons, damped creams, neon greens. I've tried like amber, like I tried all that stuff, and I much prefer orange Alps, and they're cheaper too. It's great. Let's see. I needed stabs, so here's some stabs. Kind of wish I got a polyplate, got an extra alu half. What did they need? Drop a new clicky? I don't really care for clickies. The best clicky is beam spring and buckling spring, so there's no more than that, to be honest. Nothing better than those two. Okay, I got a bunch of clip-ins here. So let's see what I end up. I think I had a. Pretty sure I had a bag with a 7U and two 2Us, but is it this one? Oh yeah, I think it's this one. Yeah, this is clip-in 7U, right? Yeah, clip-in 7U, and then two clip-ins 2Us. Oops. Okay, sick. We need to wipe those off though, so I'm gonna re-lube those. Just a bunch of old stabs that either I've harvested or remainder from old builds. But yeah. It's because at one point I had clip-in stabs everywhere, and then I changed the screw-ins. Yeah. Which one would you rather use daily? Between what, J-word? Sorry, I'm like slow in chat. Hold up. Blah, blah, blah. Clicker mechanism, blah blah blah. Thing is, K is worth the money. Chonga, hello. K is worth the money. I think if it's retail, yeah, why not? Retail's pretty good. Mini was up for sale for 7.8K. I think kind of crazy. Oh, well, that's for the military one. So that's for the khaki one. The khaki or military green OTD 356 mini is the most expensive and rarest OTD 356 mini version, like the color wise. So it has like a very absurd price for sure. But 7.6 is extremely expensive. Thin PCB with flex cuts for K. I mean, I think this is enough. Blah blah blah. Have you had issues with the screws? No, not yet, because I haven't done anything. Neon greens are too abrupt for me. I agree. MX Trooper stems don't go wild. Blacks? No. No blacks today. Sorry, I'm like catching up. I'm so slow. I like all Alps. I don't like all Alps, actually. I don't. Most complicated Alps? Okay, complicated, yeah. I like Monterey Blue Alps for clickies. Monterey Blue Alps and regular blue SKCM Blue Alps are pretty good clickies in the Alps regime. Yeah. Let's see. I wish I knew about keyboards before I threw away my AT101W. AT101W should be easy to get though. Bonar. Alu CF or brass for tactiles. Any. Nuclear nachos, alu, carbon fiber, or brass for tactiles. Any of them could work fine. I've used all three and I liked all three. So kind of just choose one and go with it. Trust your gut. Trust your gut. Would have loved to see some relief cuts in the PCB. I don't think that maybe it could have helped. But I think it's already like, according to Biso anyway, he was like, oh, it's like flexy enough or something like that. So yeah. So many random stab parts lying around. Dude, I have like hundreds of stabs in my room. Sometimes I find stabs in random boxes. Like legit, like I open like a box that I know it has like clothing or something, and I find stabs sometimes. That's how bad it is. Sorry, could you explain the difference and your preference between cherry tops and milky tops? I like both actually. The ones I don't like are the clear, like regular clear like Zeal PC. Oh, this has films on it. Oh, cool. All right, they're filmed. Huh, great. But what the ones I don't like are the I didn't do these searches by the way. That's why. The regular clear tops, like the Gateron clear tops, I don't like those because they're too the sound, the pitch is too bright. It's very high pitched. Yeah. Didn't think clip-ins were necessary for the build. Oh no, I'm not saying clip-ins are necessary. I'm just going with clip-ins because I just have them around. Oh, OTD versus HG. Which one would I daily? Oh, I would probably daily the OTD. If I get an OTD 356 mini, guys, you'll see me using that a lot. And that would just because I love using stuff. I want to get stuff to use. I don't like. I mean, I don't get stuff to just sit around, like for it to sit around. I mean, yeah, like I would daily that a lot, but then I switch boards pretty often. Especially like, you know, you guys don't see me off stream, so, but yeah, I switched boards quite a lot. Yeah. Moderate underrated. Yeah, that is true. Okay, so I normally just get a napkin to wipe off the stabs. So when I relube stabs, I just wipe them off with a napkin. Napkin's fine. Oh, this one's like barely lubed, huh? Are these cherry? Yeah, these are cherry. Okay. How's your day? My day was good. Just been doing a lot of stuff. I had a few drop-offs from local people who wanted to drop off some keyboard stuff. So got to meet a couple of local people, like in separate locations. Because they found me and they realized that I was in New York, so they came up to drop some stuff off. And then I did chores today, a lot of chores, just cleaning the house, stuff like that. Yeah. I did I recorded a typing test actually. And what else did I do? I took some photos. I put some stuff up for sale. Actually, yeah, I have some stuff up for sale. If you know my Reddit profile, you can go check it out. There's like artisans for like retail. I have like I sold other stuff already. Some stuff already sold. But there's like a scarlet bandana too that I have lying around here. Yeah. All right. As far as modern clickies, check out Phoenix Stems and Gat Yellows. Oh, interesting. Yo, Gringo, what's up, man? How are you doing? Oh, Gringo, happy belated birthday. I know it was like last week, but I wanted to say that now, like with my own voice. 356 mini plate, very unique too. I like the half plate. The half plate of the 356 mini is pretty cool. The full plate's fine too, though. Okay. So looks like we have all of our stab parts here. So it's nice. Only 3 stabs today. Huh. Missed the first part? You didn't miss much. All I did was unbox stuff. You can go back and check it out in the VOD later on, or even if you go to my videos right now, you could actually see it. So, you're not really missing out on much, Bamboo. And I've just been trying to catch up with chat, really. Lube. Here it is. Can't understand people that buy stuff just to build and put in the closet. Yeah, I mean, If I'm just gonna put it in the closet, I wouldn't even build it. You know what I mean? What's the point of building something and then not using it? It's true though. I mean, I think inevitably at some point people will stop using their stuff because they like forget about it and stuff like that. But if you own too much stuff, like me, you might have that problem at some point. I mean, not that I have that problem right now because I actually like very consciously swap builds or like swap keyboards to use like every few days. And so for me, it's like a very conscious decision. But definitely a lot. There's people who like, you know, you see like people post sometimes on you realize that that keyword's just been sitting for a while for no good reason. Sometimes the good reason is that maybe they wanted to sell it. Keyboards are nice to display. Yeah, keyboards are nice to display. T-shirt merch. Oh yeah, this was a T-shirt group buy that was run by MaxF with permission from Yutzi. Like maybe like a year and a half ago. It was a while back. It's already like a bit used up here. Napkin is the best ultrasonic cleaner. Yeah. Finally able to catch you live. RX03, welcome. Is that GMK Oblivion on a Grey Polaris? It's a Grey Ogre, but it is GMK Oblivion on Grey Ogre. Actually, I'll do something fun on stream in just a second. Maybe after I do this tab. I'll actually stop for a second and do something really fast. I've been like... had it on standby. Alright. It is an ogre indeed. What's this Instagram link? If it's spam, I'm gonna ban you. Okay, it's not spam. Okay. Oh, that RX78 V2. Okay, that build is like art. Just Terry. That RX78 thing, the worn thing, like, oh god, that was really good. Yeah, I saw that before too, and I was like, wow, that's amazing. Like people really put in so much work to some things. Oh, excuse me. It's like a lot of things because of the soda, probably. Very gassy. Huh, not yet, huh? Trade for lubing is a good idea. Yeah. I realized I stained my desk mat way too much. So it comes handy. Comes in handy. Do you recommend a KBD8X for first builds? Yeah, for sure. Is it... Wait, didn't you ask me that question on YouTube? RX003? Pretty sure I answered that question. So I answered somebody's question about the KBD8X being a first build or whatever. Safe to Milmax? Seems like a good first choice. Okay, cool. Well, there you go. Safe to Milmax, apparently. I haven't Milmaxed the 8X. I actually don't like Milmaxing things. It's really annoying. But if you're going to do it, then go ahead. It's just very... Milmaxing is funny because you know how you like are adding hot swap to a PCB, like the capability of hot swap, but you're still soldering. You're still soldering. Oh, what is that? If it's 87 switches, that's 174 pins or sockets. Jesus. And then you gotta put in all the switches. It's just a lot of work. It's super tedious because they're also like super small. Yeah, Milmax is a drag, honestly. It's a lot of work. Like whenever I've had some people commission me for Milmax, like Milmaxing a PCB, and I was like, just so you know, it's gonna cost you quite a bit because there's a lot of time. Like it's gonna be like 5-6 hours of just like doing like 100, like 200 of these pins or like whatever, It's like, yeah, just fair warning. Solder once and never solder again. Yeah, you say that, and then the next thing you know is next month you're buying another keyboard. I know, guys. I know. People say that. Oh yeah, I'm never gonna solder again after the first time. Just gonna have it hot swap and it's gonna last forever. That's my end game. Done. One and done. I know that you're so wrong. Imagine soldering in 2020. Is that what it is? Closed caption is saying male maxing. Oh, what if it is? That's funny though. You can close it. You can close the closed captions. Of course, if you don't need it. There's a button somewhere floating in the screen. I just don't know where exactly it is for people who are watching on mobile or desktop. So. Desoldering, just another chore that I get to sink time into. I enjoy it. Desoldering is not that bad. Once you learn how to desolder, even if you're using a hand pump, it's actually not as hard as you think. Especially the size of the through-hole pins that we use. Through-hole technology stuff that we use, it's really not so bad. What's the keyboard on the desk? Exclamation keyboard for what keyboard is on the desk. Thank you, and yes, that was actually me. You remember? Yeah, of course I remember. I read every comment on YouTube, by the way. Some people are just really rude. And I'm just like, I want to respond, but man, it's such a waste of time and energy. Like, some people I'm just like... It's like, why? Why? Like, why do you have to post it? Keep it to yourself. I don't care. Can you push the button for me? Push the what? The what? Which button? Is there a button? Oh, the closed captions thing. Oh, that's what you meant. Raz's Twitch. He has a somewhat innovative Milmax technique people should know about. Interesting. Make sure you compare Ogre K feels. Yeah, I'll talk about it. It's not really why I have the Ogre up. The Ogre is up on the desk right now because I was recording something with it, and I've just been using Ogre since I built it, just to get a feel for it. It's pretty nice. It's an interesting little build there for Ogre. I like it so far. I mean, it's just a simple 60%. You know, it's pretty like the look is just like nice and sleek. Nothing crazy. Little touches here and there that I think are kind of neat. The internals are really tight in there, like tightly enclosed in there. So the enclosure is pretty tight for the Ogre. Not sure if you guys watched the stream where I was building the Ogre, but I had a hard time like putting everything in. But I mean, I figured it out because I realized why it was like that. Yeah. All right. People are asking me to hydrate, I think. Are the channel points working? Yeah. Sorry, I'm just distracted talking. I like talking a lot, I guess. Sorry. Basically, you apply solder to the through holes without switching the board. Desoldered and insert Milmax's joints are entirely via the residue. Oh, I see, J Wordfish. I know exactly what you mean. I see now. Okay, that's actually a pretty neat way to do Milmax. Only thing I would be worried about is that if the residue is not sufficient, would the Milmax socket pop out by accident? By force? I mean, not too much force, like an average amount of force. That sounds miserable to do? Yeah, it sounds like double the work though. It sounds very miserable to do. I agree with Silly Pears on this one. Just Milmax in general. Too much work. I would rather just learn how to desolder. Which I eventually did, actually. I sucked at soldering before I started the keyboard hobby, guys. When I was in college, my friends... So I I went to school for engineering and in electrical engineering, and when we had like electronics lab and we had to do this soldering thing, my friends made so much fun of me for being such a bad solderer. Like I had like these big blobs and stuff. They're like, Diego, it works, but dude, this is ugly. But hey, it still gets you the pass, right? If it works, you can't complain. Yeah, exactly. And that's what I said. I was like, hey, but if it's working, you know? It's not like that other teams. Apparently it's very secure. I haven't tried it myself. Interesting. Interesting, but I mean, at the same time, it's something that I wouldn't really be invested in just because I would probably never really invest myself in Max unless it's like a Pro Micro or something like that. You know, like unless it's something very small, like a macro pad, something that I don't have to do much for, then yeah, sure, Max I think it's cool with small PCBs. But man, imagine doing like a 1800 or a TKL or anything like anything even bigger than like a 40% would be miserable. Too much work. Time is money, guys. Time is money. If you're gonna spend that much time, do like small part-time job thingies, or just like save your money and get yourself a desoldering gun, or you know, just a hand pump is more than enough. Hand pump and the wick. Either or, actually. Some people are really good with a desoldering wick. Some people are amazingly good at it. I never got the desoldering wick technique as well as hand pump. But yeah, I know like Anthony, I think. Oi. Anthony, he's really good with the desoldering wick. Max mouse PCB? That's not a bad idea, actually. Maxing a mouse PCB. Yeah. I actually did a 1800 Max, Terry. One of my, I'm not sure if you guys remember, but there was a, I think was it a Dolch pack, actually? Was it a Dolch pack? I think it was a Dolch pack. But I remember I had to do a Dolch pack for a client, and I did Max for that, and it was like all of the Max. All of the Max. And I spared you guys from the video, from the stream, basically, because I did it offline. And then I left a few just to demonstrate what was going on. But yeah. $75K to learn how to solder when you could have just joined Keyboard Hobby for $70K. Who wants to heat cycle something more than it needs to be? True. Client always asks me why I charge more for Max, because it just takes more time. Time is money. Time is money. Using a desoldering wick makes me want to die. Tried the wick so many times, I just don't get it. Yeah, same here. Same here. Same here, guys. I fully agree with you. I couldn't really get it. I mean, not for through hole anyway. I could get it for SMD stuff, but not for through hole. Do you think you'll ever get to a state where you don't feel like you have enough time? Absolutely. I mean, in fact, before this summer, I just simply did not have time. I actually didn't stream. The first half of the year, I did not stream at all. Because I was away, and also just because I was too busy even when I was home here. I was just too busy, so I didn't stream until like the summer when I got a little less busy. But yeah, I think in like let me think. If I'm doing that next year, then so maybe in like a year, less than a year actually. There'll be times I won't be streaming at all because I'm just gonna be too busy for it. I'm pretty sure work is gonna consume me at some point. So yeah, If my springs glide into place? How do your springs glide into place? What? Don't you just like put a little lube and then just put it on the on the bottom housing? How are you doing? I'm doing well, Dodo. How are you doing yourself? Dodo, do you get to see your family for Thanksgiving? I know that was it you or you're at a base, right? Do you get to see your family for Thanksgiving? Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think you were at a base. I'm not going home for Thanksgiving. Sally's stuck here. It's okay. I feel you. I'm not seeing anybody too. I'm not seeing any family members. I'm not seeing any family members at least until the end of the year. I've decided that already. Yeah. No chance I'm gonna travel at this point. Like, the country's a mess right now. Diego does a through-hole full-size mil-max. Wait, Diego, do a through-hole full-size mil-max and solder like 400 things? No. Can I know how to determine the difference between cherry stabs and GMK? Sorry, I'm still new in this hobby. Okay. Venom X Prison. GMK purchases stabs from Cherry. So, in fact, all of these black stabilizers are Cherry stabilizers. They're made by Cherry and then purchased by GMK, and GMK distributes them. But they're branded GMK screw-in stabilizers because branding, I guess. I don't know. Probably because of the supplier. Like, the vendors think like, oh, it must be GMK supplying them, so they probably named it as. GMK owns Cherry's tooling, not all of it. I mean, Cherry still produces stabs, you know, for keycaps, yeah. Not for stabs though. Stabs are still made by Cherry. But yeah, Cherry's MOQ is ridiculous. It's huge. So you can't just like trivially get a lot from. Like, you can't just be like, oh, I'm gonna go hit up I'm just gonna go hit up Cherry and, you know, get a bunch of stabs. Like, if by a bunch you mean like 100,000, go ahead. I don't know what the MOQ is, but it's very large from what I know. It's just very, very large, like in the tens of thousands. So, like, it's not trivial. It's also different from switches. So, are Zeal PC stabs the best? Personally, not. I don't think so necessarily. I think they're good in terms of like they work, but they're expensive. Durox stabs work too, though. I haven't had issues with Durox stabs. People say like, oh, they pop and whatnot, but if you're careful enough, it's really not that bad. And by careful enough, I don't really mean like, oh, you gotta be super careful. I'm just saying like, if you have a specific way of taking off your keycaps that's not gonna pull on your stabs too much, then you'll be fine. Same goes for Cherry stabs though. But Venom X Prison, you were asking earlier though, there's basically two types of stabs though. There's clip-in stabs. So clip-in stabs, they look like this. So as you can see here, let me zoom in. So as you can see here, this has a clip. Do you see this clip? This clips onto your PCB hole. The screw-in is basically, this clip is not there. Instead, there's a screw hole, and there's a screw attaches from the bottom of the PCB. So that's a screw-in stabilizer. This is a clip-in or snap-in stabilizer, because it just snaps into place. That's the main difference. But yeah, OC Jaden, I don't buy Zeal stabs because it's too expensive. I do end up using some Zeal stabs, either because someone gave them to me or because a client sent them. But personally though, I have a stock of Cherry stabs and like Durox stabs, so I just use that, yeah, because it's like what's accessible to me and what's personally what I think is affordable to me. So yeah. You need clip-in stabs for the K? No, you don't. You don't need clip-in stabs for the K, no. I'm using clip-in stabs just because I happen to have them around. And I don't mind using clip-in stabs versus screw-in. Like, it's the same thing. I've never really... I think I've only popped a stab, directly from the PCB, like, only once. And that was because it was a PBT cap that was, like, extremely tight. It just would not come off. Like, it just would not come off. Wiggle, no, nothing. Like, I had to, like, actually just, like, take out the assembly and, like, pull it out with 2 hands. So, yeah, that was a yikes moment, but I remember. Pre-retool cherry so lit. I agree with Poner. Pre-retool cherry so lit. Have you tried V2 Durox stabs? I have not. Ever tried C3 stabs? Yes, I used C3 stabs in one of the last few builds, and they're pretty good. Who's Sir Justin? Thank you so much for the 200 bits. Thank you, and you're welcome. Co-star best stabilizers. So Jeff Leopard actually has a point. Co-star stabs are actually quite nice if you lube them and stuff. Co-star stabs actually have a better stabilization system than cherry stabs. Cherry stabs just happen to be convenient if you're the type of person who likes to swap your keycaps often. It makes the swapping much easier, but coaster stabs are actually a better stabilization system. The wire and all that, like the whole thing, the way it just works is just like a better way of stabilizing a long keycap. Anything longer than 2U, or 2U or longer rather. You might have problems with full backspace with screw-ins. Oh, I see. But I'm not using full backspace, so not on this build. I don't need a screw-in. I mean, I don't need clip-ins necessarily. Curious what those GOAT Glorious stabs will be on the GMK Pro. Who knows? Who knows? But I mean, given what Glorious has been going for, it could be just a clone of something that exists. Just in a different packaging or a different color. Small variations. Who knows? Who knows? Duroc versus Co-Star. Hold up, what? Duroc? Duroc is a brand, Co-Star is like the type of stab. So what are you trying to say? Biso set you need for backspace, clip-in for backspace and spacebar. I see. Okay. So that works out. Okay, cool. Great. Amazing. Yeah, I just happen to have them around though. Retooled cherry stabs scare me. I swap a C3 wire into one actually. Oh, I see. Have you tried stab pads? So stabilizer, you're talking about like the tape or like the little shimmies that go between the stab and the PCB. Those are useful if your PCB is thinner, or there's like a gap in there that you really need to fill in, and that normally is because the stab is not clipping in properly without it, and that's normally applicable for thinner PCBs. But for all normal thickness PCBs, you don't need the little thingies. 7U retool cherry has problems specifically. Well, actually, it's not restricted to 7U in the sense that it is like the 7U design. It's actually that 7U is a longer, like it's a longer length, so the margin of error happens to be larger for the tolerance that you have for a 7U. So that's why 7Us tend to, by probability, tend to have more chance of having problems. Yeah. Do cherry clip-in stabs work with Duroc wires? I believe they do, yeah. I mean, the wires should be the same. The wires should be the same. Just test it out, though. Just put it together and try to, like, move the assembly and see if it works. Because, like, you know, if the wire's too thick, you'll notice right away that it's, like, binding or something. Or, like, too short, even. Yeah. Difference in wire color? No, there's no. I don't think you can tell between wire colors because like there's pre-retool stabs that have gold colored and like old ones that have a blackish color and a gray color and a silver color. It's all a mess. I wouldn't rely on the color. Yeah. The only way you just know the pre-retool or retool is just very easy, actually. Just look at this gap. So, look, that's a pre-retool stab. Actually, let me get some other stabs. Where's my stab bag? Hold up. Give me 1 sec. Huh? The fudge? Ah, okay, here it is. Alright. Okay. Here's a screw-in stab, a new screw-in stab. And here's the clip-in stab, okay? Do you guys notice the difference in the opening? Okay, so like this distance here, this opening width is smaller than the width here. So what got changed in new stabs is that this got changed, but the wire was kept the same. No, they look the same to me. Well, you're just not looking at it, right? But this opening is actually shorter than this opening. Right now, it doesn't look like the opening is so big because there's lube, okay? But this opening being smaller and the wire being the same thickness, right, causes the parts to rub, more likely to rub. So the idea for them, it was that maybe doing it skinnier might cause it to rattle less, but in fact it backfired in the sense that there's tolerance issues between this wire and this opening here. And the longer the wire, the larger the variance. Like, this is just an engineering problem, right? Like, in manufacturing, anything, if you make something really big or really, really small, the chances that you mess up are more likely because of manufacturing limitations. And so, basically, for 7U wires, small differences in length will have bigger issues in this case. Because now you have a smaller amount of distance here that can tolerate those differences, so it's gonna start rubbing like against this wall or against this wall on the interior of the stab. So that's why these new stabs have issues. Sometimes, not always. Sometimes they have issues, and you can circumvent some of that problem with lube because the lube is just gonna like fill in these gaps, right, to keep the wire in place, like right dead on in the middle. But in like older stabs, this opening is slightly wider. But yeah, so the problem was they should have either made the wire thinner, or they should have changed some of the dimensions here, right? They should have made some extra changes in addition to this. Yeah. So that was the issue with stabs that people talk about all the time. And I got screwed over too, actually, because when I got these new stabs, okay, I got like a batch of like 1,000 stabs. I basically was part of a small group buy sort of thing in bulk, and I got like literally like a bucket full of stabs, which I was like shipping out to like a bunch of people. And they were like one of the first batches that came out with a different length, with a different width, my bad, of the opening. I found out when I started assembling, I was like, wait, why is this 7U wire rubbing against the wall of the stabilizer? And when I like started looking into it, I was like, wait a second, something's wrong with this wire, or something's wrong with the housing. And I was like, oh, it doesn't happen on 2.25U. Right? It doesn't happen on long shift or enter, but it happens on 7U and sometimes on 6.25U. And I was like, what the hell is going on? So I ended up like I still have like 100 stabs here. Like I've been using them still though, because you can circumvent this problem. I bought like I bought a ton of 7U wires and 6.25U wires just to have as a replacement. I had to like reach out to like vendors and be like, hey, like I have like a bucket full of wires and I need these because I can't, otherwise they're gonna be trash. I can't do anything about them. So that's what I did. So I spent a bunch of money replacing stuff and just having a stash of stabs. So I have a stash of stabs, of retool stabs, but they work. I figured it out. You just need more lube. You just need more lube. You just need to be patient with it. You just need to finagle around a little bit, like by loosening the screw that attaches the stab to the PCB. You give it a little bit more wiggle room, and that therefore you're kind of loosening some of the tolerance issues there. So yeah, like you can still work with those stabs. It's not impossible. It's not the end of the world. It really isn't. They are 100% workable stabs, but like working stabs, they're just a little bit more finicky sometimes when it comes to slightly longer lengths like 6.25 or 7U. Yeah, but that's the explanation I have for it. Overall, do you like a well-fitted retool better without issues? I mean, again, yeah, so my explanation is like, as long as it doesn't rattle, I'm good. I don't need the smoothest stab. I just need no rattle. No rattle, no weird friction in the middle. Like, by weird friction, it's like something that I just completely don't expect. Like, if like suddenly it clicks on one side or it tilts on the, like, that's when I have issues with the stab. Or if I press on one side, it pops, that kind of stuff. That's a problem. But if it doesn't rattle, like when I'm just using it normally, like typing, then I don't have issues with it. Even if it's slightly less smooth in terms of like there's a bit of friction throughout the travel. Like, you know, the difference between like, let's say Zeal stabs and a cherry stab. That's okay with me. I'm okay with that. I would rather use a cherry stab for $2 than a Zeal stab for $8 or whatever that is. Yo, Urban Lime. Thanks for bringing a party of 6. Welcome. How's that Franken switch? It's just a Tealio with milky Gateron on top. I didn't do it though. Someone else did it. So I actually got these switches from somebody else. I just happened to be like, oh, it's like turquoise and this is a blue themed build, and I was like, it should look pretty good. It should look pretty good. This is your personal one? Yeah, this K is a personal thing. Can I ask a very specific favor? Yeah, sure. Jack Static, go ahead. Do you need to say it in public, or do you need to like tell me over PMs? Can you put the case on a flat hard surface and tap on the bottom right corner? Which, the K? The K case? Tap on the bottom right corner? Okay, hold up. And then tap on the bottom right corner. It seems fine. What's wrong? Sorry, I mean obviously it's shaking the desk, but is it your foot? It sounds like your foot is maybe slightly off. Because this foot is like a semicircle, so if it's misplaced, maybe it's off. I mean, I don't know. Why do you use so many desk pads? Because I swap them a lot, and I don't want to go to my closet to bring one out, put one in. All I have to do is whoop, take one out, whoop, take another one out, whoop, just put another one in. It's just easier. That's why. Fave desk pad so far? The Bingsu pad is really nice. I really like the GMK Darling pad. I like the Olivia pads a lot. The dark ones, the new ones too. What else do I like a lot? Yeah. I like the beige, the one with the cherry stuff, and it's like beige paper looking. That one's pretty cool. That one I partially like, not designed, but like helped with the revision of it. Like with the proofreading of the paragraph that's on the side and stuff, all the text that I like revised that with iLouis07, the guy from iLouMKB, from the Asian vendor. I helped him like with that group by process back then. Yeah, I like yeah, Louis. Yeah, so he had this text on this cherry desk pad, and it was like all like, it was like really broken English and stuff, and I was like, oh no, this is no good. And like I told him like, hey dude, like I'm gonna send you a revised version. I want you to justify the text. I hate unjustified text. I hate unjustified text in columns. It triggers me so much. If it's a column, it needs to be justified text. Okay, the goddamn sides need to be perfectly parallel. Okay. Anyway, sorry. That's my nerdness coming out of. Just yeah. Don't mind me. Anyway, so yeah, I helped revise some of the text in that particular desk pad design. The first group he ran was the desk pad. It's on Keycaps. It's like cherry mouse pad or something like that. It's called the thread. Yeah. This was back when, I mean, no one knew Louis back then. He was not a vendor. He was just like a dude who was like, hey, I have a connect for a desk pad place, and I want to make these cherry pads, and you know, and he like put an interest check, and I was like, hey, I like these colorways and stuff, and I was like, I'm gonna buy like 4 of them or like 5 of them. I ended up buying like 3, but and then he did the text stuff, and I was like, no, this is not good, and then I revised it with him. You get the rainbow one? I got the black one, I got a blue one, I got a starry one. And then, well, no, sorry, I got the beige one, and I got the black one, and I got the starry one. I got those 3, and then he sent me 2 extra later on. Have you designed a keycap? I've designed like an artisan keycap colorway, but I haven't designed like an actual keycap. You mean like a Rama cap or something like that? No, not really. It must be interesting to have deep connections to manufacturing. Yeah, for sure. It's a different world, I feel. I don't have connections like that. I just know people who do it, but I don't have connections like I'm not involved in manufacturing. I don't understand manufacturing to that extent. Okay, this gets me a little nervous. So I'm just gonna take off the plate first, actually. Snap it in first. Snap some of these in. It's easier this way. Oh, I see. Okay. So the person who did these switches used Deskeys films, I think, which are compressible. Doing plateless with 3-pin switches? I would never do 3-pin switches with plateless. That would be bad. Yeah, that would be a nightmare. I mean, that would be silly. That would be a waste of time. You should not do that. I might go buy a lime and make guacamole? I have 4 avocados threatening to bite the big one. Nice. Guacamole is awesome. I like making. I like spicy guac. Guac should be spicy, in my opinion. Or at least real guac tends to be spicy. Has like peppers and stuff in it too. Anyway, did I miss anything? By the way, just FYI, if I miss something in chat, you need to like tag me, like at lightning keyword something. Wait, I'm streaming at DJ hours and there's 130 viewers? Holy crap. Nice. That's weird. Didn't expect it. Thought no one's gonna be around at this time. I mean, it is a Saturday, and we do have the people at you know, in the other side of the world, but I didn't expect it still. It's a lot of people. You do miss someone's redeemed keycap choice? I know, I saw that. I saw Karma's muted redemption thing. I was gonna suggest something about... I was gonna talk about that later, though. Like, I have it in mind, though. I have it in mind. I can't speak right now. Okay. Just saw your post on Gion server. Yeah, I posted everywhere. What's that, the world? You saying it is flat or something? You mean is the Earth flat? Maybe. There's a lot of flat Earth believers around here. It helps that you're cute. Please. Yes, all of us have fucked sleep schedules. Fucked up sleep schedules. I mean, I do. I do. It's a half plate. It is a half plate, Mr. Apex. All right. Let's get them keycaps. The community has grown so much since the pandemic. I mean, yeah, people caught at home. It's bound to grow. More Delrin as top, so palm plates. You can get your palm plate laser cut really easily. Palm plates are easy to get. So Delrin is palm. It's very easy to get though. What is the purpose of a half plate? So W means 10. The purpose of a half plate is to soften is to soften the I mean, the reason you have a full plate and you cut out this middle part is so that your alpha section, your alphanumeric section here, has a softer bottom out, because there's like a lot more give when it's just a PCB. Yeah, so that's like it's a preference thing. It's a preference thing. But in order for that to be done, you do need 5-pin switches. You see these plastic pegs. Those are used for alignment. They're called PCB mount pins for good reason. They mount onto the PCB. And the metallic ones are obviously just contact pins. You can actually do a plate without a... Well, you can actually do a build without a plate. Correct. Yeah, you can. Do you know anywhere in around the city where I can get a carbon fiber plate cut? No, not in the city. I'm not sure about the city. No. Okay. Carbon fiber is prohibitive since laser cutting carbon fiber produces harmful fumes. Yeah, that is correct. Okay, I don't hear any rattle here, so I think I'm good. Alright, no rattle. Good enough. I mean, it really sounds like this. Up close. Alright, step caps lock, even if it's HKB, because I like stepped more. I'm used to using stepped, and I just like the aesthetic more. So I always do step caps lock, even if it's HKB. Or step control, really, because I always map it to control. So, step control. Yo, Biso, what's up? You're up late. I guess I mean, it is a Saturday though, so whatever. Okay, why is this plate not clipping this switch in? Something's getting caught. Okay. There we go. I just soldered the board I made with no planes on the keys weren't perfectly straight. Yeah, that's why your PCB mount pins are useful. Stop, man. Stop, Platinum. Diego, can you teach me to run a group buy? Sure. Have you had a chance to try Moyu Blacks? No, I have not. I actually don't even know what they are, now that I think about it. Where is that from? Moyu Blacks? Where's Moyu Blacks? No. No. Run Wrist Breaker? Oh, Wrist Breaker. Fun times. VTubers. VTuber. Oh no, all the VTubers are here, or the VTuber fans. Been thinking of buying some Kale Noble Yellows, as I never made a board with them. Not me, so I can't say much. Not Noble Yellows, no, I'm not sure. I don't think I have ever touched them or seen them. Artisan Labs, hola Diego, hello, hola. Keycap set of the year for me? This year? This year? That's released this year? Or that shipped this year? I'm not sure. I mean, I can check what's... Que pedo, Daniel. How are you, my friend? Get popcorn to run Wrist Breaker under TX? That's not a bad idea. Top key set this year though. Top key set this year. What do I like a lot this year? ASCII was really good in my opinion. All Analog Dreams and Bingsu are really, really good in my opinion. Sandstorm's pretty good, but I don't think it's top of the year in my opinion. I say in my opinion a lot, damn. Handerbite. Oh, Handerbite. Hey. Did Handerbite ship before 2020? Or did it ship in 2020? I forget. It might have shipped in 2019, actually. Never mind then. Do you see the Analog Dreams albumin? Oh yeah, it looks so good. Love Prime Caps. They do such sick stuff. Handerbite shipped in fall 2019. Never mind then. Okay, doesn't count. I know that the set of 2018 was, for me, it was Taro. Taro round 1 was the best key set of 2018, hands down. I don't think anything else beats that. Taro is such a good colorway. I mean, in terms of running key sets, though, like Dracula is really good, but you know, who knows when we'll see Dracula? At least for now. What else is there? GMK Moomin when? Who knows? I don't know. Oops, sorry. But Bingsu is really good. Yeah, Bingsu, Analog Dreams they're both great. I mean, P-Wade makes some banger sets, honestly. I'm pretty... I might sound biased, but I just really like P-Wade sets. He does really good sets. Violet on Cream is kind of a classic in the sense that like it comes from that SA colorway, and it just looks really clean. Yeah, Violet on Cream, really good. Matrix 01 turned out so nice. Matrix 01 looks good, but I don't like the modifiers, so for me it's a hard pass. Matrix 01 best set of 2020? Nah, no thanks. Yo, what's up, Dr. Huru? How are you? All right, cool. I think. Let me see. Dual Shot, Rudy, those are okay. I don't really like Dual Shot as much because of the contrast. The contrast in Dual Shot is not really for me. It's not that great in my opinion. Rudy is good, but it's pretty cookie cutter formula colors. Alter turned out better than I thought it would, so that was fun. ASCII is just really unique though, for sure. Although it's pretty bland. Yo, GZ Prime. Yo, GZ Prime. GZ Prime. Whoa. Welcome, my friend. How are you doing? So GZ Prime is a friend of mine. He's in the... Are you still in the Atlanta community? I think you are. Yeah. He's an OG. He's been around for a long time. I guess kind of took a break, but hey, man. Thanks for the sub. Alright. I'm probably gonna solder these first. These non-alpha keys first, and then we can do the alphas later. First Love has a really nice backstory. Yeah, Keycap lore can... I sleep Keycap lore. Don't really care for it. Hope you're doing well, staying safe out there. That's good. I mean, yeah, I am safe and I'm well. Thank you so much for asking and for wishing for the well wishes. I've fortunately been healthy and well. Alright, I'm not going to use a fan because I'm just doing a few switches. Just going to quickly do it. Alright, cool. Alignment looks fine, so we can do it. Go ahead and do the rest. I too am a P-Wade lover. Yeah, P-Wade just does really good sets in my opinion. He has a good eye. He takes his time. I think that's what it is. He takes his time choosing the colors. He really experiments a lot, and he learned rendering on his own, and he really just takes time like looking at his RAL book and whatever, And he just like, yeah, he likes playing around with that stuff, and I think he does a good job because of that, because he really just like takes his time to pick good stuff, or like interesting stuff rather. I think his sets are interesting in general. Like they're themed after stuff, but at the same time, like I know that for him the process is long, and he really like takes a long time to like develop the idea. So I think that's why they tend to turn out really nicely. At least in my opinion, that's the case. So yeah. Like it's not just a color match to whatever reference. Yeah. I mean, I can tell you so much because Taro used to look a lot worse than it became to be. When it first was like sort of devised out of P Wade's mind, and like he like pitched it to like people, like, you know, like friends, and like when I saw it I was like, oh, you know, like it's turned different from that now, and yeah, it's great. I'm happy for him. And he also has a super cute corgi, or I guess his partner does, but yeah. Let's see. Sorry, going back on chat. You're a fan, but safety first. No worries. I'll be turning on my fan for the big part of the soldering. I just want to do the half plate first, just to make sure. But yeah. I joined for my first group buy, actually GMK Masterpiece. I see. Cool. I think it's because he makes so many bad sets first and figures out what is bad. Yeah. I mean, he experiments a lot, yeah. CRPR3 best sets, 2020 easy. I mean, classic stuff is always good. I love Darling, but I feel it wouldn't work with a plain build. Yeah, for sure. The only reason I don't like Darling is because of the icon mods. I just don't like those. Anyway, Windows Key Novelty on Analog Dreams is the best. Ah, that one's really cool, yeah. The line stuff on the novelties of Analog Dreams, really good stuff. 12 layers of cut medical tape under the foot, and now my K is level. Huh. That's a lot of tape, Mr. Jack. Static. Big proponent of eccentric FK colors. Yeah. Tara is the best example of have to see in person. Oh, for sure. Yeah, such a unique colorway. Not defeat, something I'm sure is specific to the top case, but Beaming Row responded to PMs in less than 10 minutes. When I said, you guys remember when I first had, when I unboxed the K and I did not have a half plate, I actually did not want to bother Beaming Robot over PMs because I just thought it was kind of like, you know, I'm still just a customer, and so I actually sent a customer like support ticket like through the monokei website. He responded like the same minute I clicked submit. He was like, "Hey, what's up? Do you submit a ticket?" I'm like, "Wow, damn, service." Like, wow, that was fast. Yeah, and so like he sent the plate that same day. I was just like, damn, nice. Great. Only the best hands get to touch this case. Monkey's Wrench, hello. Do you guys remember Imsto sets? I love Imsto beige sets. Imsto sets are nice, yeah. Imsto did some cool stuff too, yeah. That's a Limo connector above the mouse, right? Above the mouse, yeah. This is like it's more like a fake Limo, I guess, because it's not an authentic Limo. So it's not authentic Limo. Is it warped? Wait, is this warped? Oh no, you're talking about the case. Oh, you're talking to Jack Static. Never mind. Okay, I won't bother you guys. Oh yeah, I was gonna do something in the middle of stream and I just forgot about it. Let's see if it's ready though. Why'd you buy a real emo for a keyboard? I still don't get that. Well, I mean, I got it because I just someone I know just made cables like for some friends and myself, and I was like, oh hey, I like those. But I mean, I definitely, like, if I had a choice, I would have preferred choosing an authentic connector because I don't support counterfeit products. I don't like the idea of counterfeit products. I think it's horrible. I think it sucks. Like, you really need IP69K protection? Well, no, but you know. Love the idea and look of it, but having a real emo is just weird, champ. I mean, it is expensive though. I mean, I basically stuck. I mean, I'm still using YC8s. These are YC8 connectors, and they're really nice. I really like them. They're just, I mean, they're pretty slim. They look great too. So I'm okay with those. That's really what I stuck with. The Limo thing is actually just because I have this one Limo, or like fake Limo cable with the extra connectors, and it just happens to be so useful because it's like a straight cable instead of a coiled cable. So I use it a lot more. Yeah. You mean customer support is so good? Casually sending all the R1 virus new hex screws free of charge. Wait, he's sending new hex screws? Yo, that's sick. I did notice we have Phillips screws, which is okay, but okay. But hex screws would be nice, yeah. I mean, I'm not in a rush to get these hex screws, so even if he sends it by snail mail, I'll be okay. Wait, do I have enough switches? Oh, barely enough. Perfect. Hell yeah. So exactly 60 switches. So I forgot to add in the build description that these have Deskeys switch films, so that's what they have. Alright, now I can get my fan. I will get my fan, rather. Safety. Can't wait until boards come with tamper-proof Torx. Can't have anyone seeing my boards insides. Torx is actually, for me, kind of silly. Well, also, like, you have to buy specialized stuff for it. I don't know. I never use Torx. Like, I happen to have the iFixit toolkit, which has Torx bits, but otherwise, I would never buy one. It's so extra. But I mean, that's what this community is about eventually. It's about all the extra. Anyway, I'm gonna turn on the fan so it's gonna be a little louder. So yeah. We've come to the best part of the stream, which is when we talk about my sponsors. So let me tell you about the sponsors of Lightning keyboards. We need titanium hardware. Yeah, I don't know. Actually, you don't want hardware that's too hard, because that stuff would that stuff can cause problems in like the screw holes and stuff, you know, because it could strip things, right? That would be a problem. Anyway, so sponsors of Lightning keyboards, we first have Canon keys. I'll just tell you about the group buys they're currently running. Please hit exclamation sponsors to get all of the affiliate links for all the sponsors of Lightning Keyboards, and if you use those links, you will be supporting Lightning Keyboards with a small kickback for any purchase you make. So I would always appreciate that. Yeah, so let me tell you about the group buys that are currently running. Right now on Canon Keys, we have the OA stabilizers, which seem to be a competitor to like Durox stabilizers and similar like clear housing stabilizers. They're like these blue housing stabilizers with slightly translucent stems. It seems to be like they're very similar to Durox V1 stabilizers, apparently with better anti-pop-out technology or dimensions. So there's that. And they're currently on group buy until the end of the month. We also have a GMK Hallyu on group buy. That's a set I actually do think I want to purchase, but it looks great. It's themed after the Korean nightlife. Has some cute dust mat designs, and like there's a Rama cap associated with it too. Are they like the Mechanist Ultramarine? What is like the Mechanist Ultramarine, sorry? You need Weeha electronic torque screwdriver. Can set it stop at certain torque. Oh, that's sick. Yeah, that's awesome. But I don't need so much. It's very specific use case. Yeah, too much. Anyway, so that's Canon Keys. There's like switch openers as well from Wuchi, Wuchue. I don't know how it's pronounced. Anyway, that's Canon Keys. Next up, we have on dixiemech.com/lightning. You can access the store there. And currently on group buy, we have GMK Keycaps, which is modeled after the ThinkPad. It's a key set that comes in like these dark colors for the alphas, and the blue like ThinkPad color for the like the modifiers. And so yeah, it's like ThinkPad themed. It would actually match some other N9 themed key sets. Like N9 is going to be like the dark gray of Dolch, as well as like Hydro and like all these other colorways. So yeah, there's some neat stuff there. You could always buy like a specific kit for like to use as a novelty, for example, for a different set. But there's also like a Rama cap and whatnot. So yeah, GMK Keycaps on dixiemech.com. Next up, we have Mint Autumn. Mint Autumn Jack Static is currently in chat, but Mint Autumn is currently working on creating injection molding for polyethylene cases. But you know, it's a work in progress. If you're curious about this stuff, Jack Static actually streams every so often, just to kind of answer questions and talk about like rant about stuff, and you know, just sharing cool knowledge. So do follow Jack Static, who's currently in chat. He represents Mint Autumn, who's one of the sponsors of Lightning Keyboards. And you know, you can check Mint Autumn's Discord server, where there are lots of people like who like to talk about this stuff, like about the Rukia, which is has been the primary released keyboard from Mint Autumn, and in the future there's plans to release it in ultra high molecular weight polyethylene. So yeah. Same for Ubukia. Yeah. Next up, we have Novel Keys. Head on over to novelkeys.xyz, where you can purchase any in-stock product right now with a 5% off promo code by placing Thunder in your coupon area during checkout. So any in-stock product, you can get 5% off using Thunder as a promo code. But for group buy products, you cannot use the promo code. And currently on group buy, we have JDK Grision, we have JDK like Triumph Alert Royal Alpha, which is a light green and white key set with international sub-legends, like international character sub-legends. Yeah, there's those that's running until December. Then we have GMK Honor by BIP, and we also have GMK Yuri R2, which now also features a whole new base kit. So this is a popular set by Tom Berry, who ran GMK Yuri R1 on Mass Drop a long time ago. And GMK Yuri R2 comes with a new base kit called Sky Data, which comes in the really subtle light blue color that the alphas of GMK Yuri has, and so there's like modifiers for that now. So yeah, check it out. And there's also like pure Cyrillic alphas, alpha kit as well. So if you're into Cyrillic stuff, GMK Yuri is like a beautiful set, in my opinion. So do check it out. Yeah. All right, I think we're done soldering actually, which is pretty fast. I mean, 60%, super fast solder. It's great. Well, let's test it out, as always. Thank you for linking, Raz. Thank you. Yeah, so next up for sponsors, we have primekb.com/lightning, where you can head on over to purchase any current in-stock products. There's like silent alpacas, and there's the dark housing Durox stabilizers. There's like switch openers, lube stations, among other things. Some keycap sets there as well. Yeah, lots of cool stuff over there. They will also be holding the Meridian in-stock buy at the end of this year / early next year, like Q1 2021. The Meridian is a 60% ergo split layout, which is a collab with AIO3. So if you like AIO3 and AIO3 accessories, Meridian is one such design. So Prime KB will be running that as an in-stock buy, similar to the Vega, for example, in basically December / probably early January, really, or like, first quarter of this coming year, this new year. Yeah, next up we have Project Keyboard. Currently they don't have anything on group buy, but there's pre-orders available for GMK Dolch R5, as well as a few other things. But if you missed out on GMK Dolch R5 or other group buys that have been run through Project Keyboard, like GMK Noir, for example, you should be you can go to the website and purchase pre-ordered kits, which are allocations made at least until the group buy ships. But it is going to be more expensive, so just keep that in mind. The Ultra 5 is so nice. Thanks, Shoho. Finally, we have Salvin. So you can head on over to salvin.com just to check out all the different projects that Salvin has. Salvin is a CNC machinist from Belgium, and he makes some really cool stuff with a lot of different people. The Aurora Input 65 by Oblonsky and Zambamon should be made through Salvin. So if you haven't checked that out, you can check the interest check for it. Salvin is also always working with a lot of different collaborators. So I do highly suggest checking out his different projects. He's done like keycaps with key sets. He's also done like, like swag. He's done the synth with Hungerworks Studio and Joey Quinn. Yeah, just a lot of different products, and Salvin's always like looking for more exciting stuff to do. He's a really fun guy, and he really puts out a lot of really cool educational content on his Instagram as well, and his Instagram stories. So if you're like interested in knowing how like machining works and how all the his machine shop is run, he pretty much like has, it's like a journal every day of like all the stuff he does, and it's really fun to watch. So yeah, do check out Salvin for that. Alright, we're tested the PCB. It looks good to me. I'm just gonna check the layers. Layers look okay to me. Yeah, layers look alright. Yeah, we can go ahead and test it out. Wow, that was pretty fast. Alright, great. Alright, so I guess first of all we need to put the daughter board on. So let's do that. Actually, let's take the case off. So we're finally... Actually, I'm gonna go wash my hands really quick, yeah? I'll be right back. Also, in the meantime, someone did suggest GMK Muted using their points, their channel points. So if you're okay with GMK Muted, we might go with that. Otherwise, I have other key sets I can use. I have beige key sets like CRP Peacock or CRP Tulip. I have like GMK Hydro. I have like just beige stuff in general. I have Greek beige. I mean, Hyperfuse Origins, I used it before, but it's there too. Yeah, I have beige stuff. I have muted, Hydro, denim. I have denim too. No hander bite today. I'm gonna veto that now. Violet on cream. Yeah. Anyway, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go wash my hands really quick. I'll check out what chat has said after I'm back. So, BRB. Alright. So have we picked what we're gonna use? Alright. Beige always good to go, especially on silver. That is true. Beige is good on silver. Alright, let's get this. Let's get this thing going. Alright, let's undo this case first. So I think it just has these 4 screws. Do I just need a small one? Oh yeah, we have the manual. Let's see. This cute manual. I'm gonna first undo the case anyway. First. .909 has step control. Yeah, I mean 909 uses icons for the caps lock and stuff, so it's pretty generic. We could do 909 R2. Yeah, I think I have 909 round 2 somewhere. Okay, let's I'll show you guys the case. Alright, let me get these screws over here. Alright, so let me show you the internals of the Kei. So this is what the Kei's interior looks like. So as you can see, it's an enclosure that fully covers the entirety of the like the surrounding area, and has the USB cutout like that. Flat on the inside, has this ledge on the outside, has these semicircular, semi-cylindrical bump-ons, and then you can see that the gasket will be placed in this channel, and it looks like it goes around, and then like here, down here too. This is where the screws go from the top. So it's a seamless design. From the side, HKB blockers, Okay, that's basically what the top is. Of course, HKV, and you have the 3D like form of the side here. Really nice, slight curve. All right. Thoughts on GMK Honor? I think it's a cool set. I personally don't. I'm not gonna buy it because I don't really really want the colorway. But I think the katakana and like the overall theme is pretty cool. I think the Rama cap for that one is really cool. The GMK Honor Rama cap. All right. And now. It's kind of dirty. Alright, so the interior of the navy bottom, it's like, I need to clean it later, but okay. This is the interior of the navy bottom. So as you can see, it's just a angled slab of aluminum. A few marks, but okay. Oh, okay, they just go away. That's just like my sweat or something, I don't know. Has the channel for the daughter board, right? Channel for the daughter board. Connection. These screw holes here looks a little dusty around here. Okay, and then there's the Biso logo, I guess. The bisoromi, little villager, and then I'm not sure what the square cutout is actually, but some square cutout. Yeah, maybe it's for the switch pins for the spacebar. I don't know, so it doesn't bottom out. Sound square for the spacebar. So strange. But yeah, that's what it looks like on the top. All alu. Yeah, this is all aluminum. All right, so let's go over the assembly process. So here we have a guide. It says, let's see, install the O-ring provided by attaching it between the PCB and plate. Okay, let's do that first. So we grab this. We have our plate PCB assembly. Make sure all your switches are nice and flush with the PCB all around. Anyway, and then you put your gasket around. It's gonna start getting tighter. You just make sure you go around it, everything. Okay, nice and tight. Okay, looks good. Looks good to me. All right, and then flip the case top piece of the case upside down. Okay. So I'll just take this for now. And then place the top piece with the internals onto the bottom piece by aligning the screw holes. You should not see the bottom piece. Wait, you should not see the bottom piece from the sides. Wait, hold up. Place the top piece with, no, wait, no. Oh, there's a B section. Wait, huh? Okay. Place the top piece with the internals installed onto the bottom piece by aligning the screw holes. You should not see the bottom piece from the sides after the alignment process. Attach the PCB and plate combo onto the top piece by stretching the O-rings along the sides of along the ridges of the case. You may need to use a little force to ensure it does not slip. Gently connect the cable between the daughter board and PCB, taking time to align the cable along the grooves of the bottom piece. Okay. I get the idea though. Alright, so basically you place this thing here, right? And then I'm gonna use I think I should have a plastic spudger. Here around here. Let me just find it. Alright, so and then I'm gonna use this plastic sponger just to grab this O-ring from here, and then I guess wrap it around here. Okay, so this might use a little bit of force, which I do. Okay, just so it attaches there. And then same thing for this here. Okay, I'm sure it's gonna start tightening up as I do the bottom part here. And it certainly has. Oop, came off. I need to be careful it doesn't come off. So, okay. Ah! Oh, okay, it's like I'm like pushing it slightly. Okay. There. So lifting up the case slightly helps because it doesn't press on the switches, or like it doesn't press on the PCB from the underside. So just a little tip, I guess, if you have to ever build this. Okay. And then daughter board, right? Okay, I'm gonna carefully, shit. Is it gonna press it? There we go. Okay. All right, and then, okay, so daughter board first. Let's do the daughter board before I screw it up here. Okay, daughter board, and just place the daughter board here. Screw it down. Oops. Okay. So the PCB is not screwed? Yeah, correct. It is not screwed on. Lightning Pest streamer. Okay, Rami. There's a lot of good streamers out there. Use the sponge? What sponge? Oh, you mean the... Yeah, I see what you mean. I see. Smart. Could have worked too, but it's currently fine, so. Alright, and then put the cable in the groove here. Alright. Alright, so I guess it's just gonna plug in here, so get ready for that. Alright, cool. I need to somehow be huge brain. Make sure this I can plug this in without screwing it up. Okay, there it is. It's plugged in. Yeah, it's plugged in. And then just make sure that it's going through the channel. And then just press the case. Alright, there we go. That's it. No foam, no foam. No foam. Let's try no foam. I like trying things without foam first. Foam we use if we have issues. Ooh. This screw ain't magnetic, or my screwdriver sucks, probably. But tiny screw, so just gotta guide it in. Screws are not magnetic. Yeah. Everyone else, wait, what? This seems like a cumbersome methodology. I mean, it is cumbersome for sure. Admittedly, it is cumbersome. But that's the sacrifices you make for making it. So the reason that this is cumbersome is because it's a seamless design. That's what makes it complicated. If it weren't, it would just slot in right at the top, have the pillars from the bottom, slap on the bottom case, screw it all together, and you're done. You wouldn't need to do this weird walk around thing. It's because the screws are here. If the screws weren't here and instead were just at the bottom case, like just like from the bottom up, you don't need any of that stuff. You just slap it on. Stainless screws are nice, so sadly not magnetic enough. Yeah, I know. Especially these small ones. Yeah. All right, so just briefly just tighten them up. Alright, I think that's it. Alright, cool. It's flat. It looks flat. Yeah, it's flat. Okay, nice. Nice, nice, nice. Very nice. Well done. I have come to the conclusion that Lulstacks just made it look harder than it is. Oh, Lulstacks built one and he struggled, I assume. Okay. So Karma, I'm not sure if they're still here, but Karma redeemed a lot of his points to choose muted. I wanted to do this. So muted by default, I want to keep it a choice. Unless there is an overwhelming majority that, like, there's 146 viewers. If I get like 50 votes for something else, we're gonna do something different from muted, okay? So you guys pick. Alright, so I'm gonna do Wob? I'm not gonna do white on black? On silver? No, dude. This ain't it. Key set on silver K. No white on black on silver. No. On gray, sure. Silver, no. Okay, beige, muted, and I'll say... Okay, actually, between beige, you guys have two choices. CRP Peacock, CRP... I'll just put CRP Peacock or OG Tulip, either one of those. Muted and Hydro. I think those three are probably the ones that... Oh! I have one more. Shoko. That's it. Those are the 4 choices you guys get. Allow additional votes now. We'll do 3 minutes. Alright. Go ahead. So CRP Peacock or OG Tulip are both beige key sets. Honeywell, I have Honeywell on a different board, so I don't have Honeywell available right now. Dolge, also the same. I don't have it available right now. Let me think. So currently there's 13, 4, 5. So that's 19. There's like 25 votes right now. So yeah. So CRP needs to take at least, I'll say, out of the voters, if CRP takes like at least 60% of the vote, I'll give it to CRP. Otherwise, I'm not I'm going muted. You guys are picking. I'm not responsible for this. You guys are the ones picking. It's not my fault. I'm just respecting karma's wishes. In a way that is fun. Poor Hydro. Yeah, poor Hydro. Rip. In the meantime, I'm just gonna put this away. Put this stuff away. Just organize my stuff here while you guys are busy fighting for the best key set. I don't know what's the vote. I chose the big one. Wow. I think votes split up between CRP and Shoko. That is true. Do you want me to refund your points, Karma? I don't care. Shoko for sure. Sleeper set for a sleeper board. I'm not sure if Kei was a sleeper board. Was Kei really a sleeper board? I think it sold quite a few. I don't think it was a sleeper board. Unlimited group buy? Yeah. Vote's almost over. Looks like we're gonna go beige at this rate. 48%. Well, let's see. Basically, it was like it was basically 2 to 1 to 1. So beige. Do you go beige? I don't care. PBT would sound interesting on this though for sure. All right, let's do beige then. All right. Well, you guys get 2 choices, right? So tulip or peacock. I have no mods tonight, I think, so. I'm doing 1 minute for that really quick. Just vote 1 minute. It's like 60 seconds. In the meantime, I get to clean up a few things. It's nice. Oh, I forgot to test this. So I'm gonna test it. Why is it like... There we go. Wow, close run on those two. Close. Tulip. Wow, okay. Tulip it is. Wow, people actually like beige? I'm surprised. But whenever beige sets are running, people are like, beige is so boring. Alright, tulip. This is tulip, okay. Spacebar. Tulip doesn't really have many sub legends. Oh, what are you even talking about? It's like a bunch of sub legends. We can do a test simultaneously as we put on keycaps, I think. Oop. Kind of seems hollow. Weird. Is this R5? No. A-Lightning, guess I bought a highly defective NK65 secondhand. He apparently just didn't know. If I get scammed out of $205, I'm just gonna quit. You can always charge back. Or at least you have the option to do that. But I mean, it should be a good reason. Are you sure you got scammed? Were you still selling that pump? No, it's long gone. You're too late. Man, CRB's tight on stab sometimes. I can already feel it. It's like really tight. Okay, I don't know where these go, so I'm gonna have to look at the diagram later. I think they go here though. That bit of dust. What language is a tulip sub legend for? It's actually the legends for, they're made for like the EU Parliament keyboards. So it's supposed to have sub legends for like all of these different languages. That's what it's inspired from. It's from a OG Cherry keyboard that had these dye sublimated, pad printed, I think, or is it dye sub? I don't remember. Keycaps that had it was like in the EU Parliament keyboard for transcribing meetings. Yeah, that is correct. If you look it up, just look up like Cherry Tulip, something like that, and there's a Distorty like thread about it. It's not hard to find. Google's your friend, guys. Oops. let me look up the rest. CRP tulip. The story is not just for boomers, although it is. Kind of. Wait, wait, CRP tulip. Take me to the right page. What the frick, man? Alright, tulip. Alright, let's see. This one goes on the right. This one goes on the left. This is like this. And then I'll go get the HHKV keys, which are going to be slightly different color now that I realize, because R2 was like kind of off a bit by a little bit. It's fine though. We can use artisans for this, maybe. We'll see. Wait, no. Short shift. Right. Short shift. FN key. Wait, no, that's not it. That's not the right FN key. Oh, here's my HKVC. Wait, did I put the right delete key somewhere else? Hold up. I need to go check my extra kits. Where's the FN key? Where's my function key? Did I borrow it by accident? Wait, is this R4? Oh, it is R4. Oops. It is R4. Okay. And then I'm pretty sure I have R5 stuff. Let's see. Text control, please. Fine. But it doesn't match the enter. It doesn't match the rest. Why should I put a text control? Because it is a control key? I mean, yeah, I agree. I wouldn't disagree with that, okay. Well, that's an 1800 kit. 65 kit. Where did I put the, damn it. Hold up. Where did I put the corrected keycaps? I thought I put them each in one set. That's annoying. Or is it not? Wait, are the corrected delete keys separate somehow? Did I put them separately somewhere? Where did I put them? Oh, fucking hell. Hold up, I need to look at the keycap set kits for this stuff. APL, tulip. Okay, I just need the cherry keys then. Okay, cherry. Oh my god, what is that? Hold up, what is that? Oh, Jinte, what's up, man? What's up, Jinte? How you doing? K, more like Keck. Jesus. Bunch of trolls. Alright, here's my R5 keys. Have to find the matching ones though. What's good? Alright. I'm gonna put that aside. It's going alright though. Just trying to look for keycaps. I'm pretty sure I'm like screwing up looking for stuff. For some reason I don't know where I left my modifier color delete key. The corrected ones. I thought they were here, but I think I put them somewhere else. So I see the alpha color one. I don't see the corrected one. The corrected one, I'm pretty sure I put it somewhere. I just don't know where. Kind of annoying. Alright. So, welcome, all these people from Jinte stream. Welcome to the stream. We're almost done, actually. Also, I miss Jack Static's something about... Oh, he says, I understand. He gave up. I see. I'm just gonna grab it from... Pretty sure I have one on my other keyboard. So I'm gonna grab it from there. And we can put some artisans on here, because that's what we do every time. Where'd you get your cable from? A friend of mine made it, so not a vendor, so yeah. Unfortunately, you might be out of luck. Oops, wrong guy. ER looks scuffed. Do they? Yeah. The spacing looks off, huh? The E is really off. The E is... You're right, the E and R look pretty off. Yeah, this is what happened with CRP. It's okay, though. I don't care. I don't look at the keycaps after a while. They do look scuffed, though. I won't disagree with that. Okay, I'm gonna have to go look for those later. Okay, artisans. Artisans. Name a maker that you like. I'll think about it. Gaff caps. Of course, someone had to mention gaff caps. Bro caps. Okay, bro caps. CYSM, bad chat, latrialum. I actually don't have a lot of latrialum caps, so I think I'm not gonna do latrialum today because I just don't have a lot. Alpha keycaps? Alpha key pub keys? Holy crap! I have like 2 pub keys. So let's see. Aha. I have chosen my 2 keycaps. Keepora, please. you guys can pick. Resin Party, CKC. Any Ramas? Yeah, I do have Ramas, but don't want to put Ramas on here right now. Keyforge. I actually don't have too many Keyforge in this color scheme. Alright, I chose 4 Arzens. Well, out of which 2 are Kiporas, but... Zorb Caps, maybe. Oh, Zorb Caps is a good one too. But I guess too late. I already went for things. I need to like go get it again. Okay, fine. Ugh. Alright. Okay, one more. Alright. Here are the caps I chose, and you guys just need to pick 2. Okay? You guys pick 2. You cannot pick 2 of the same sculpt. Okay? 3, 2, 1, boom. I must be delayed. I see 3 for bongos. I see 2 for Kipora. Okay. Cat Bus. Cat Bus seems to be a popular one. Fox seems to be a popular one, so I'm gonna put those 2 aside for now. No one seems to be interested in the orcs, so I'm gonna put that aside. Way left. This is a big contender, and the Gaff is also a big contender. So let's do this. This combo or this combo. So left or right. Just put left or right. Left or right. Right, right, right. Okay, I see an overwhelming right. Okay, so overwhelming right. It's official, guys. This stream is a right-sided stream. All right. I think this probably works best. Ooh, tight stem. SMH. Bunch of noobs. Zoomer stream. Yeah. Damn liberals. Bunch of snowflakes. Alright, let's go. Let's put this aside for a sec. Hopefully it'll sound good without anything. Put this aside for now. Demand a recount. Count the votes. Count the votes. Stop the count. Stop the count. Stop the count. Alright. So here we have our picks for today. And let's get the key. Let's get our typing test going. Okay. Okay. All right. Got one Huey away. All right. Ooh. Okay, I think that's Gonna need you to walk that written ballot to New York. I sent in my ballot like 4 weeks early. So, yeah. Alright, here we go. So this is a monokei X biso K in silver and a blue bottom with CRP tulip has some turquoise tealios with milky tops. Lubed with, I think, 205 grade 0 and 63.5 grams springs. Alright, here we go. Okay. Freaking out. Sounds kind of hollow. 127 is pretty good, but sounds kind of hollow. Do I put in some ABS on this? So ABS or foam? Wow, it got kind of quiet in here. The foam doesn't sound foamy. Sounds blank. Sounds kind of hollow is what I'm saying. Is what I'm feeling. Look at its top row. The top row sounds hollow. CRP tends to have a dampening sound. Needed foam makes a big difference. Ryan put foam. Let's try foam first, and then we'll go from there. So where were the screws? Okay, just here. Okay, I can't get that without the key puller. So. Alright, let's get the foam in. And then we will do one more test, and then if that doesn't work, we can try ABS, I guess. Yeah, a very unique CRP set. I just press my keys really hard and have them fly off. Just came in tight for typing test. Oh, don't worry, Sir Knighting. We're gonna do more typing tests. It's good. We just did one without a foam inside, and it's kind of sounded hollow in the top row, especially. Alright, cool. So foam? Foam. Let's see. So this foam is kind of interesting. Has this weird... The bottom part is like shiny, and the top part isn't. There's a lot of empty space. Yeah, it seems like it. I don't know. we still have to try things to see. Alright, so this thing is in there now. Oops, sorry. Yeah. Alright, so foam's in there now. Is this a personal board or a commission? This is a personal board. Top row still kind of sounds hollow though. But the middle is really like creamy. I don't like CRP space bars sometimes because they're like super tight. They like really tighten up on the stabilizers. CRP spacebars are a pain in the butt sometimes. Why is this one so off? Okay. It's like off balance. Is this one I just decide to switch to an OG PVT spacebar? Because this is shit. Ah, it's so tight on the stab. Sounds so dull. Screw it. OG Cherry PVT spacebar it is. CRP spacebar sucks. It's about the same. Okay, whatever. Maybe they overlook the steps? I don't know. Alright. So let's try this time. Stuff like polyplate? Yeah, maybe. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. Water. Wait, I don't know yet. Alright, let's try again. Whoa. Okay, there it is. Let's try. The weight is blue, indeed, it is. Alright. Oh well. It sounds better. It sounds a little better. I kind of want to try ABS on it though. But yeah. On the fingers, how does it feel? It feels really soft, for sure. Shoko is a runner-up on the poll? It is. It is the runner-up on the poll. You want me to try Shoko? We can try Shoko. We can try Shoko on it. You want me to try? Alright. We'll try ABS. We'll try ABS. Ugh, bongo is so tight. Oh shit. So you guys will get to see the interior once I take off these caps. I like candy? Yeah, it depends. Yeah, it's just the camera shaking, sorry. It's because my camera is attached to the desk, so it's like, if my desk shakes, the whole thing does shake, so. That's my fault for not having a C-stand, but I don't have the space right now. So yeah. I like the camera shake? That is a weird thing to like. The camera shake reminds me of back home. Oh, that's cruel. Where's home though? Is it like California? Disadvantage for keyboard streamers versus game streamers that keyboard streamers need to invest in multiple good cameras? Maybe, yeah. Oh, Canada. Are there a lot of earthquakes in Canada? Straight jokes. I was just playing? Oh, okay. That's really hilarious. I mean, for me, it does remind me of home, because I lived in Mexico City for a long time. That was home for a long time for me. And Mexico City gets a lot of earthquakes. So there's that. Oh, speaking of Mexico City! Speaking of Mexico City, my friends, I have something important to announce, is that tomorrow at 6:30 Central, so 7:30 Eastern, I'm gonna be at Katana X Kaji's stream. So it's a Spanish speaking stream. I mean, they do like bilingual really, but it's gonna be primarily in Spanish. He's a streamer from Mexico. He does keyboard stuff too. And he invited me to like interview me, I guess, sort of. Yeah, so we're gonna be doing that tomorrow. So yeah, if you guys have time, will the interview be in Spanish? Yeah, sorta. Yes. Like, the answer is yes. There will be some, I mean, if there are a lot of English-speaking people in the audience, they make sure to, like, translate parts of it and stuff. So, yeah. I mean, they're, like, good English speakers. Like, they speak English pretty well, for what it's worth. Alright, so, Shoko. Okay. Oops. So, as you can see, this is pretty flexy. Like, can you guys see this? Like, it kind of does sink in a lot. Well, also there's a bump bonds, but barring the bump bonds, it's still pretty. It's still pretty soft at the bottom out. Katana X Kaji has this weird English accent. English accent? Yeah, he does. I think he might have learned. So if he took classes, like to learn English like separately, it probably is the case that he learned it from like Cambridge-based, like, you know, like those like Cambridge-based certifications, like, you know, first certificate and like that kind of stuff. So I have a feeling that's the case, instead of learning like American accent English. Oh, sorry about the thing blocking the view. But yeah. PBT was a lot classier, but classier sound, but I can get behind the ABS. We'll see how it types overall. I'm interested to hear it. It's kind of weird that the top row of the board sounds a bit too hollow when it's not foamed. Maybe too tall. Okay, and spacebar. Okay, I'm deciding the artisans this time. This one will look good, and then that light. Okay, I guess I do have one that's like this light. All right. All right. Whew. There it is. With ABS this time. Oops. Ooh. So this is ABS. And this is the bottom. All right, let's try typing on it though. That's what we're supposed to do. Okay. Okay. I think the mic is fine here. Alright. Getting into artisans is a mistake for the wallet. 100% true. I 100% would agree. Don't get into artisans if you don't want to spend money. Or should I say too much money? Yeah. It really is a big money sink, just FYI. Alright. Here we go. Sorry about that. That was my phone. I don't know why I thought it was off, but it's on vibrate, I guess. Sorry. All right. All right. Here are the mods. Oops. Rubbing, I think. Ooh. Is this? I think the stem is not good on this one, but okay, whatever. Alright, so that's what it sounds like. Spacebar sounds interesting, yeah. Tolerances are pretty tight on these edges, corners. I think I have a problem with a switch here, though. I think I kind of need to destart this switch here. Something's weird with it. Not that I care, though, because it's just the Win key. But, yeah. Looks cool. Sounds very different from the Ogre. Like it's a very vastly different sound. I mean, two different switches and two different builds. This is full aluminum. This is half plate polycarb. This is Tealios with milky Gateron housings, milky top housings. This is Cherry MX blacks. So yeah. So if I compare those two, anyway, so sound is different for sure. Very different sounds. So this is the Ogre, right? So this is the Ogre. Let me remove this typing testing. What's up, Tunkilas? Hello, how are you? So this is the Ogre. Very light case. And this is the Kei. Taller, obviously different, very different look. Both are pretty light. Both are pretty light. Is that the butthole cap on the top right? Yeah. Yeah. Anyway. Let's see. I'm pretty sure the K is gonna weigh more. Just because of the overall like pieces, there's just more to it. Yeah, pretty sure. Pretty sure the ogre is lighter, but you can check. So here's the K, weighing in at 2 pounds and 10.3 ounces, or 1.2 kilograms. 1.2 kilograms for this. Yo, Mr. Audax, what's up, my friend? Thank you so much for the Prime Gaming sub. So 1.2 kilograms for the K. Oopsie. 934 grams for the ogre. So about 300 grams lighter, or 250 grams lighter, I guess. So yeah, so I guess the K is about 25% heavier than the ogre. Yeah. Cool. Cool. Which one do you prefer, ogre, unicorn, or K? They're very different. I do think that the unicorn is kind of overrated in the sense that it still is a tray. And not to say bad things about the tray, it's actually very different. I would have to try the unicorn with a linear build, which I don't have right now. I currently have an ergo clear build, and I really like it on it. But I think the unicorn is actually bouncier even than this. But it also kind of feels like the unicorn is like kind of like really low, or like kind of like just like really like just like vibrating in you everywhere, whereas the ogre is really tight. Like the case is really tight, like it just fits barely, and so it has this like very clacky sound to it. Even if I use a different switch, I think. And the K has a hollow sound. Actually, I'm kind of curious as to what it sounds like ABS without the foam, because I'm not personally like. I'm sure it would sound a lot more hollow though. So yeah, I like all three for different reasons, but I think the ogre's like that like clacky sound kind of is a little bit more unique just because it's a bit more rounded out. I think the K, I think I need to give this time. My first impression of it, as far as the sound goes, is I don't know how I feel about having the foam in there, but it also is not like making things stiff either, so it's really not a negative. Tealios probably don't help the hollowness. That probably is true. But yeah. I mean, I like trying different switches, so I don't want to use MX Blacks on every single board because I get bored out. I get bored of it, honestly. Spacebar sounds really good. Have you tried the new MX Hyperglides? No, I have not. One more test? Sure. Oh. But anyway, I need to give it time. I think I want to take some time to see how I feel. But the typing feel, the feel of the switches and the overall polycarb half plate in the case feel good. They feel good. It's soft. It doesn't feel punishing. Like even with the whatchamacallit, the foam inside, it doesn't feel like it's like it doesn't feel like harsh. So yeah. Anyway, we can do a typing test if you guys want one more time. Oh wow, we're already past the 3-hour mark. I mean, it doesn't matter. We're not gonna rate anybody. I think at this point it's too late, and I'm not sure anyone's online anyway. So yeah. Ray Jian? Huh. He's streaming, huh? Is he doing CAD? Oh, that's cool though. Yeah, I could check out. I don't think I follow him, but yeah, I'll look at it. I didn't realize beaming was had pinged the monokei server. Just noticed. All right, here you go. Jian is on, but it's a full Korean stream. Oh yeah, that makes sense. I mean, Kenians would probably be the same thing though. So, all right. Not too bad. Actually, my average speed is going up, which is kind of nice. My average is going up to like the 120s, which is kind of solid. I used to be in the 100s and then slowly into the 110s, and now like going into the 120s, which is awesome. Hopefully, like in a couple months, I'll break my PR. I actually thought you're Korean. I do know Korean. Yeah, I am Korean. Yeah. So yeah, that's what it is, friends. 150 people. Wow, amazing. So this is like the most people I've had on stream for a while. Like, I mean, there were some raids, but still, kind of crazy. Wait, what happened? Milky versus cherry top sound. I like both. I mean, I guess if you technically this is cherry top and that's milky, so more 2 a.m. streams. I wouldn't mind. Oh my god.
Hi Diego, I love you.
Oh, Dennis Brochill, thank you so much for the $5 tip. Isn't that such a? Wait, am I gonna get DMCA for that sound bit? It's a game sound bit, right? So maybe I should change it. I should probably change it. All right. But who plays A Link to the Past these days? Nobody does. Lightning can be my zaddy. Change it to be safe? Yeah, probably change it to be safe. Yeah. Definitely don't want to get wrecked at some point. So Yeah, so the bezels are super tight. That's for sure. I did notice that as when I was pulling caps. Actually, the left alt here, I mean the left super here is kind of really tightly in there. But it is very tight on K. Ogre is a little bit more lenient actually. You can tell. You can tell because you can actually see like the plate sort of like peeking beneath, like next to these caps over here. You can tell it's a little bit more generous. But on the K, it's pretty tight too, because of the curves too. Yeah. I think I'm okay, to be honest. To be honest. It's also like, I'm actually not sure, and I need to look at the license. But yeah. So let me see. It definitely sounds nicer with ABS though. HKB for life, but I like Ogre better over this board. I think I like Ogre, the Ogre sound right now a lot more. Not a lot more, but significantly. It's more well-rounded compared to the K. I think the K right now has a like the difference between the top row and the middle and bottom rows is pretty significant. I mean, obviously here too, but like the baseline's kind of like more set on the Ogre. But yeah, it definitely sounds nicer with ABS for the K right now. I need to see how. Maybe I'll try like OG Cherry, but we'll see. Yeah, we could throw Kenion's a raid. I mean, someone said Geonworks is doing stuff too. I'll just okay. Just don't type numbers. I mean, I actually don't type numbers that often. Maybe I actually use numbers more often when I'm playing games. You know, like CS or like when I'm doing like I don't know like. Yeah, actually, I probably use numbers more often when I'm playing games. Gainios is building a 2.0 ADD. Oh, that's a cool board. I want that board. That's a great board. So I was supposed to post some stuff today. Maybe you guys can see me do that. I'm gonna do something really fast. Okay. Gion is catting up what looks to be an acrylic board, some sort of stacked board. Oh, cool. That's kind of new. I mean, new in terms of for a person who's been doing all these aluminum boards. Maybe he's trying to go for that like A17 look. What the F? Wait, hold up. Okay, whatever. Sorry guys. Alright, gotta sleep. See y'all next stream. Sounds good, Raro. Thank you so much for stopping by and have a great night. Alright, let's publish this. Alright, so I'm actually gonna can I let me see. Can I show this on the screen? I think I can. Is it showing? Okay, cool. So I'm about to submit art customs RCK thing. I'm actually gonna post the pictures of the ogre. So let's do that. Alright. Submit. Boom. And then I actually have the description here. So I think this is right. Alright, cool. That's the album. Blah 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 blah. Yes. Alright, cool. Alright, it's up. So you guys can check out my new RCK post. New RCK post, I just posted it. Check it out. New video. Here's the photos if you guys want to look. Can't like zoom in anymore on Imgur for some reason anymore. It's really annoying. But yeah, check out my post. Anyway, that's all I got. Nothing special. That old Reddit OP, yeah, new Reddit sucks. New Reddit's horrible. God, I hate new Reddit. Alright, let's see. Post it. Ah! I see. Alright. I'm just doing a few things. Alright, I think that's my work is done for that. And now it's posted everywhere. Awesome. Alright. Yeah, so we can go raid I guess one of the Korean streamers, either Gion, I mean they're not, I guess Gion is not really a streamer, but Gion works or Kenion's. I guess we'll go raid Kenion's. It's probably the, I think, the better choice. But if you guys want to look at a build, but if it's too late and stuff and you just want to look at CAD for a bit, we can raid Gion works. You guys want to pick? You guys have a preference? Because I don't mind either way. Yeah. Kenion's. Okay. Alright. You guys want to see that 2.0 ADD, huh? Alrighty. Sounds good. Now that I'm typing on this, it sounds better than I thought. Kind of growing on me slowly. I was a bit sketched out at the very beginning, but it actually sounds pretty nice. Have a good rest of the day. Thank you so much. Thank you, 10 Peaches. You have a good rest of your day, actually, because it's daytime for you. Thank you for streaming. Gotta go shower in bed. Literally just got off work. Oh my god, that's so late. Alright. Sounds good, Dennis. Thank you so much for stopping by, dude. And yeah, let's go raid Mr. Gianworks. So tomorrow, Katana X Kaji, 6:30 p.m. Central, I'll be doing an interview with him. So just if you guys want to stop by to support, you can show up. But it's going to be in Spanish, so just FYI. So yeah, let's go raid Kenion's rather. Sorry, let's go raid Kenion's. Thank you so much everyone for stopping by and for I guess entertaining me while I'm building this stuff. And I will be building upcoming builds. Oh, I have an exciting build. I have a wireless build, so a keyboard that types in a wireless fashion coming up. And I also have some TKLs to build, some different TKLs actually. And so if you're into that stuff, do swing by. But yeah, I'll let you guys know. Just, you know, keep an eye on my socials and pretty much everywhere else. That's where, like, my socials pretty much will have everything. My Discord server always pings and stuff if you need. So yeah, check out all those channels. All right, let's go raid Mr. Kenion's. Let's go /raid Kenion's. Good. JV2C? That one, actually, I'm not sure. I don't think yet, Dennis, actually. I think I'm waiting for parts. Yeah, I think I'm waiting for parts for that, unfortunately. But that one's gonna be fun, too. I'll tell you that much. That one's gonna be a fun build. Alright. Anyway, thank you, everyone. Have a great night, okay? See you all.